Welcome to a brand new show. Today we want to talk about podcasts.
Yeah. Well, first off, we are outside, so we actually do see the light of day. But yeah, we're talking about podcasts today. Kyler, what's your view on podcasts initially?
There's a lot of them, you know?
Yeah.
And whenever you talk to someone or you ask them what their podcast of choice is, usually you're going to get a different result every time.
Yeah, but the thing that kind of worries me is most of the time, it's always like the most grotesque, depraved, like murder podcast. And they'll just have it over lunch or a snack.
Oh, yeah. And can we talk about how they're all 1 hour long?
Oh,
Why are they all 1 hour long?
I don't have that time. Who
Like-
has that time?
It's hard to commit to even like more than one, because when do you have time to? I mean, some people have the leisure that they can listen to podcasts at work.
Griffles. But yeah, I mean, I can barely get through a 15-minute music session on a commute.
Yeah, and even then, if you were to listen to a podcast in your car, how are you focusing on the podcast?
You're not.
Is it just filler music or filler sound then?
I guess there's some people that can't have silence at all.
That makes sense. Is it a need then? Is it an addiction? Dare I say?
I could see it. I could see it. You get human voices. There's your human interaction for the day.
Mm-hmm.
You almost have like an inner dialogue with the people. I feel like some people that I know, at least, kind of do that. I could see that as an addiction. Here's my thing that we mentioned briefly off camera. There are too many podcasts.
Yes.
And there are too often do you then give a voice and then a following to maybe unintelligent voices, dare I say?
Wow. That's bold words.
Not that I have anything intelligent to add, but
Well, I feel like you have some type of intelligence, more than artificial intelligence.
I would actually listen to a podcast made by AI.
For just to see where it goes? Or
just to see where it goes.
what AI deems as worthy of
Podcastable.
talking about?
Yeah. Also, we don't have muscle spasms.
There's lots of mosquitoes out here.
A plethora.
We got tons of watchers on our first podcast.
You know, what if this goes viral?
Then I guess 5-minute podcasts are a thing.
I don't think...
Caveat.
I don't know of a 5-minute podcast out there.
No.
We've talked about an hour-long podcast. It's too long. I lose any college lecture. I'm done after the first 15 minutes.
Right.
So if we could create for the podcaster on the go.
Yeah. Let's say you need to take a poop.
5-minute podcast.
Yeah, 5-minute podcast.
And then, go ahead.
No, I was just going to give more hypotheticals. Your wife wants you to go out on a date. Okay, I need to get my 5-minute podcast in.
Boom.
I need to hear about the topic of today.
You're on you're walking to and from classes, boom, podcast, done.
Bang it out. You don't need to hear people say,
Or they go on this tangent that has nothing to do with the podcast.
You just hear real sentiments about real things, straight to the facts, not theoreticals, philosophies.
And there is no 5-minute ad placements.
Yeah, because that would just take up the whole time. That would double the 5-minute podcast time.
I think
we're onto something.
you heard it here, folks. 5-minute podcasts, podcaster on the go. Leave a
like.
Leave a comment. Smash that like button.
Let's head out.
Let's head out.
We'll see you on the next 5-minute podcast.
Yes, brother, I am moist with excitement.